Good day and welcome to Soul Talk, and this is the Meet the Author. It's part of the series I'm putting together for the launch of Voices of Hope, which is coming out on November the 23rd, where we're having a huge celebration, conference and book launch at the De Vere Beaumont Hotel in Windsor. An absolute royal situation, a royal venue for the wonderful and beautiful co-authors. And today I'm super excited. I've got an amazing woman with us, and that is Phyllis, Marlene, Benstein, all the way from, where are you just now actually?
I am in Denver, Colorado.
Okay, now the reason I hesitated was because she's in Chicago, she's in Florida, so I'm not quite sure where she's coming from because she's setting up new homes. So that's why there was a wee bit of hesitancy. Okay. So Phyllis, welcome.
Thank you. So thank you so much for the opportunity to talk to you today.
Oh,
and be in the book.
Oh, it's great. I always love talking to you, and there's going to be some amazing things happening over the next few months with you and the other ladies in America, so I can't wait for that as well. So listen, the book's called Voices of Hope, and voice for me equals your truth. When you can actually go inside and start to listen to that little voice and then face its truth, because sometimes facing its truth can be quite challenging. So for you and your story, how has the truth of your story, how has it shown up for you?
Well, you know, my whole life has been about transformation and obstacles, getting over obstacles, and, you know, overcoming those obstacles and transforming. And that's really a message that I was supposed to, that was my gift. I was supposed to help others get through obstacles, to see the light at the end of the tunnel, to maybe do a second career and, you know, really do some soul searching and emerge as their best version of themselves.
And that's brilliant, and that's what it's all about, you know. And lots of women like us who are supporting other women and men sometimes, it's the journey, and we're always evolving and trying to be the best version of ourselves. And you know, that is so important, and there's so many ways in which we can do it, and we've each got our unique gift and help those people who need our gift. They might need the same thing, they might want to be the best version of themselves, but depending on where they're coming from, sometimes they'll need Phyllis and sometimes they'll need Brenda. So right. we're all here working together, helping each other along the path. So why did you say yes to being a co-author in Voices of Hope?
Well, the first time I met you, I think we talked about it within like the first half hour. And I go, you know what? I got to learn more about this amazing woman, Brenda Dempsey. And you invited me to the first book launch that you did. And I have a goal and a dream to be a best-selling international author and speaker. And when you told me about it, and then after I went to the first book launch and heard those stories from those incredibly beautiful women, I said, you know what, I'm going to hop on this. I want to be part of your next project, because it really, talked to my heart.
And you know what, it's just so amazing how we met. So we didn't actually meet online, which is unusual for me, because most of the people I know in my life today, I've met most of them online, but we were at something together, so we had a common group together, and you're just so full of life, and what can I do? You are the true creator and designer of your own life, Phyllis. I've not seen many other women who create and do what you do. I suppose your other friend, Carol, she's the two of you are two peas in a pod, actually.
Yes.
Out there, let's do it. Yeah. We're not accepting things. We're going to change it and carve it the way we want it. And for me, that is just so important. So it was great, and we just hit it off, and you had a great time at the book launch of Voices of Courage, and that seems so long ago now. But here we are, we're almost at the book launch for Voices of Hope. But tell me something, what do you prefer, Bambi or Lion King?
Ask that a different way. What do I prefer, Bambi or Lion King?
Yes, which children's movie do you prefer? The Lion King? The Lion King.
It's all about the tree of life. It is absolutely about the tree of life for me. Absolutely.
Yeah. So the thing about Voices of Hope is that, Phyllis, is that it's all women in business that's in this book, whereas in Voices of Courage, there was a mixture of both. And I do know that since the women wrote their stories, there's a number of them have now ventured into business, and that's what telling your story can do for you.
Yes.
It just it sparks and ignites that flame that you've got to go on and share with the rest of the world. So tell us a bit about your business and what you're up to and how you support and help others, or serve others, I should say.
Thank you. So I am a legacy founder with Monique Global. We are the #1 premium hair care line in the world now. And we do hair care, and we just launched into skincare, where in their first 36 hours of introduction, they sold over 4 million. And the company is just amazing. They've done $1 billion in revenue in under 5 years. But it's not about the products. That's a vehicle for me to change lives. And I fell in love with the company. I'm one of their 24 out of like 200,000 gratitude ambassadors for the year. And I live in gratitude, and I'm all about giving back. So this has been a ministry for me. It's been an unbelievable way for me to help women not only look good, but to feel good, to embrace the power within themselves. And so I love what I do. I educate both hair and health professionals and the public about toxic ingredients in their hair and skincare products. And a good friend of mine gave me a great tagline, "Conscious Beauty, Why Wait?" And that's what I do. I'm helping people detox their life from, it's a metaphor. They're detoxing their products, but it's more than that. They're detoxing their life. They're clearing out the negativity and the toxins. So they, like I said, they can truly be their best version of themselves. And they can go on, once they're enlightened, they can go on and enlighten someone else's candle who's dimming.
Mm-hmm. That is fantastic. I love that. And you know what? The confidence and the belief you've got in what you do is second to none. I've seen you in action, and you know what? Do you know what I love about you though, Phyllis? Is it's just so natural. It's not like, yes, you're a woman in business, and of course we're in business and we're making money, but that's not your driver. Your driver is, as you said, it's the ministry. It's seeing people's lives transforming. And I know for the work that I do, when you have a hand in someone's life and it transforms and you can see it before your eyes, oh my God, that humbles you, it keeps you grounded, and it just fuels the fire. I want to do more, I want to reach more people. And you know, and it's the ripple effect that you create with doing what you're doing. And you travel all over with it, don't you?
I do. And it's a paycheck of the heart. That's what I call it. I do. I travel to the United States, Canada, the United Kingdom, and soon to be Poland and the rest of Ireland. So I'm super, super excited about opening up new countries. And you know what? There's women all over the place. We all are on a level playing field. And, you know, it's all about connections. It's all about building relationships with people and seeing, you know, what did I have that might be able to help the next person be a better person, or, you know, not be down or depressed about themselves or what they're doing. It's about, like you said, but it's about giving hope. And that's really, I'm a hope broker. Yeah. And it's about giving hope to people that, you know, are desolate. I was burnt out. I was a burnt out corporate America woman. and there was no hope for me. There was no light at the end of my tunnel. And I've been through a journey, and I want to help others with the lessons that I learned on my journey and give them hope as well.
Do you know what? That's beautiful. And this is, you know, when I'm interviewing all you beautiful souls, this is just like music to my ears, because this was my mindset, my vision. This is what I was wanting to happen. And you know, it's making a dream a reality. So I know I make people's dreams come true, and you are definitely making people's dreams come true. So being a published author, what do you hope that will give for you and your business?
So being a published author, and I know will be an international bestseller, I want to speak more. I want to get my message out. That was really the main reason I said yes to the book. I have a message. I have a story that's in the book, and that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that it gets me in front of 50 times more people that I can serve with my gifts, my talents, my products, my services, and my business opportunity. I've got it all to offer people.
Yeah, and that's brilliant. And you know, so writing, speaking, and being in business is one core message, and it's about bringing all that together. So definitely a lot of what's going to be coming from this work is going to be a lot more speaking opportunities. That is definitely what all the women that I'm speaking with are asking me, so what we're going to do for speaking. So that's definitely in 2020, watch this space, because that's where a part of my business is going.
In London too. I mean, I want to be in London. I want to be in the US, and
I want to be in the US.
Bond together. Yes.
Yeah, so we're definitely supporting each other. So you're coming here to London, I'm coming to the US. So
Yay.
you know, and that's what it's about. It's about those ripple effects, and you know, you can talk to people. You're in America right now. I'm here in just outside London, and we can do this. But actually, when you can get physical and be real, and be with each other in person, that power is phenomenal. And I think more and more people are realizing it today. So networking and all those kind of events are on the up again, because people, yeah, they like the freedom of being able to work from home, but equally they like opportunity to come together, you know. So do you like rom-coms or thrillers?
Say it again. Do I like?
Do you like romantic comedies or thrillers?
So I love thrillers, but I am a die-hard romantic, and I love chick flicks, so I would have to go with romantic.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Comedy. I love them because, you know, you have to laugh in life. I had a serious job. My background's engineering. You got to laugh. And the romantic part is from the heart. So all day long, the first one.
Mm. So Voices of Hope is all about women's stories in adversity, but the difference is what's happening with the stories, because the women are in business. But I say that stories are a hit, so they heal, they inspire, and they transform. And I know certainly for you as the author going through that journey, and definitely for the readers and those who are going to listen to you as you take to the stage and speak more, how has telling your story transformed you, and how do you hope that this transformation will shape the vision for you and your business?
Well, there's a few things there, and I want to thank you because you helped me a lot to finish my story and to tie it all together. And I guess until I had worked with you on that, I couldn't see some of the things that had happened and gone into other things. And it's the same when I get up and I talk about my business and my personal story about my health and what's happened. Someone's going to hear something that they're going to resonate with. They're going to hear something that, you know, when I wrote my story, or when we first talked about it, I'm thinking no one's going to want to hear my story. But once that it unfolded and I got that part done, there are other people out there. There's all sorts of people in this world, and there will be someone, or there will be a demographic of people that I'm going to be speaking to that will hear my message, and I will be able to make a difference in their lives. My background was, I was a burnt out corporate America electrical engineer. And, you know, I was so work hardened and so whatever, I was dead inside. And so, you know, my biggest dream is that through this, I can get my message out, and someone or a lot of people are going to hear what they need to hear to say that I can get past this. I can do this. I can make a better life for myself. I did a total 360. I mean, I am, you know, from engineering to shampoo-aneur, there is no comparison to, you know, being in the tech world. I'm a math whiz. You know, I can do math formulas like you wouldn't believe, but that's not what I wanted to spend the rest of my life doing. And that wasn't my core passion, belief, philosophy. And so I'm really excited about getting my complete story out, because I'll tell you, I've told people bits and pieces of it, but until I worked with you on this book, I have never gone from my childhood to where I am today. And I know that other women can look back now and they can put the pieces together and say, this prepared me for this. This happened in my life, so now that I can do this, you know, God has a plan for us, and this is just an amazing way to reach people.
You know, that's really beautiful and definitely touched my soul there, Phyllis. This is why we call this Soul Talk, because
Right.
we do strip everything back and just get down to who we are. And something in what you've said, and I think you mentioned it a few moments ago as well. So I'm hearing for you, there was a huge awakening out of that. And as you say, you were dead and you were reawakened because it was already in there, but other things had come and suppressed it all. And, you know, you were working in a man's world as well. So
Right.
that took a lot of things away from you. And I know we've had lots of conversations around all of that and how you now see yourself, like total opposite of how you viewed yourself and who you were as the corporate American working in a man's world as, you know, a female engineer, you know.
Right.
And so for that, there's many women out there need to hear that. But I even think there's more, Phyllis, because I think you can also prevent a lot of women, because sometimes women go into a man's world and they think they need to become a man, but we know that that's not the truth. But
Right.
that's how we're conditioned and culture tells us. So, you know, I definitely can see for you many facets of how you can support women, from getting out of situations, but also from stopping them going in even further. So it's
Right.
a beautiful thing that you've done, and I thank you that you found the courage and you faced that truth and you took action and became a brave heart and did something about it, and now being transformed, you know. So let's talk about the book launch. So November the 23rd, Hotel Beaumont in Windsor. What's your thoughts on that?
Super excited because I'm going to find a way to make it out there. And it's a classy place. And just to, I don't know, there's just something exciting about going to a different continent. and that's another thing, is having the courage to step outside of your comfort zone. And I think it'll be elegant like the last one. I think it'll be amazing to meet the other authors in person, and it'll be a very it'll be a high.
And we might even be having Thanksgiving here.
Yes.
I think the timing when I'm speaking to all the ladies in America, but you know, I've never experienced a Thanksgiving, so you know, I'm delighted to host you, and let's enjoy Thanksgiving British style, if you know what I mean, American style in Britain, you know. So
Yeah, there you go.
it'll be brilliant. So anyway, I know you will do your utmost to make sure you're here. I know you've got a busy schedule and that you're in the UK anyway in December, so it's possible that it will work for you. So, you know, I definitely would love to have you there, because it would be quite ironic that you came to a book launch of Voices series that you weren't in and the one that you're in. It would be such a shame if you
Right.
work
Yeah.
for you.
I am working hard on it.
So life is life, and I know you've got a whole lot of stuff going on, so you will do what you can do. And if you're here, brilliant. I can't wait to give you another hug and hug it out and meet all the other ladies, because they're amazing, and for them to meet you, because you are phenomenal yourself. So let's do a few more little questions before we just close. So what's your favourite musical?
My favorite musical. The one that really resonates with me, and it's still on my playlist, is The Sound of Music.
Oh, love it.
I have a thing for well, that's a romantic story also, and I love kids, and I just can still picture Julie Andrews at the base of the mountains in Austria and Switzerland, and I've made a dream come true. I haven't made it to those countries yet, but I've opened up my world, and now I'm living in mountains. So I love all the songs from it, and that would be my favorite musical.
Okay. Chocolate cake or lemon cake?
Chocolate.
Okay. Audrey Hepburn or Marilyn Monroe?
Audrey Hepburn.
A roller coaster or a big wheel?
Big wheel.
And finally, which book has made an impact on you?
Which book? I've read a ton of books. I'm all about personal development, and the book that I'm reading now has had the biggest impact on me. It's David Goggins' You Can't Hurt Me. It's about overcoming in your mind some of the things that have happened in your past. And that book right now is resonating with me about the mind game that you need to overcome. Because in my story, I've overcome a lot, but it all starts with the mindset. You have to decide that you are going to go over, under, around, and through. That's why I told you before we started this call today, that I'm going to find a way to make it out there.
I know. I was a hurdler, so for me, it's getting over, getting under, getting round, getting up, whatever. So solutions, always finding a solution. So anyway, Phyllis, you are definitely not a victim in any shape or form. You are a victor, champion with your beacon of light for others to see you, to hear you, to feel you, and you're giving them lots and lots of hope. So I truly thank you for saying yes, for being part of my life, for being a great friend as well. And this is what happens on this journey.
Absolutely.
Not just, it's friendships, it's real connection. That's so important to me in what we do, and then that's how we influence others, when we truly connect in a heart and soul way. So before we just finish off, what's the one message you want to give to others?
It was the quote that I did in the book about hope. It's about having unbounded dreams and the faith that they will come true. I mean, it all starts with your thoughts. Dream big, and then dream bigger, and have the faith that those dreams will come true. And I truly believe that from the bottom of my heart.
That is such a very upbeat, optimistic, open-minded note to finish on. So thank you very much for this interview today, Phyllis, and I hope to be seeing you real soon.
All right, thank you.